Hey y'all, welcome back to Skate 3. I'm Acidic. With me again is Blake Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
And Turo.
Hello.
In this video, we'll be heading back to the industrial zone. Eventually. It always feels like these Skate 3 videos start with something I should have maybe done at the end of the previous one. But one part of, your career mode that I've sort of been neglecting is the team challenges. I mean, you've got a team, you've got to kind of run it, and so just take some ad photos, take some billboard photos, film some quick little video parts for the team members that I've, added. Recruited.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna at least get a little bit of that out of the way.
Is this Heisenberg?
Not gonna
try
try
such
super
a personality.
hard. Yeah. I just also want to point out, as you see, that it's not like once I add one of you guys to my team as a new member, they're locked in. So even if you haven't been able to get on your Xbox and add me so your character shows up, hey, there's still a chance. It's not like, oh, he got all the people on his team, I'm too late.
Yeah.
I wasn't important. I replaced them like each episode or will.
But I mean, that's only going to be true for the next couple of weeks, right? I mean,
right. I mean, if you're hearing this a year later,
Yeah.
You sort of missed the boat on that one.
Yeah. But here we are.
That's okay. Man, I wonder what we're going to be doing on this channel in a year's time.
Still Skate 3 somehow.
Damn.
Good God.
Yeah, I'm going to turn into a Skate 3 challenge.
Oh, God.
I'm not pleased with what... thank you.
I have no idea of, standing this far from the camera means this.
Yeah,
it's again, a good thing that you can, change the field of view and such in this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
For real.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying super hard.
But you got some pictures.
With these, yeah.
Man, now you look like purple Timmy Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, really? I mean,
there was that
I was
one
kind of
episode
like
where he wears purple.
Purple and white, sort of. I got some cool purple shoes.
Oh, that'll be a great photo.
You just take a photo of yourself and shit. God.
I think I know which one you're going with.
Force too. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
The kinetic energy.
Look at the new skater signed to Team Acidic.
Sorry, Winterwolf 137 or whatever numbers you had it at the end of your name.
Yeah.
Your skateboarder is being made a mockery of.
Yeah.
But you do get a few board sales for each one as well, so...
Yeah.
You can ignore these, ad photos and billboard photos and video parts if you want, but they are some good, quick, free, board sales.
Free boards.
Yeah.
Do you, when it says billboard photo, does it actually, put these on a billboard somewhere?
Yes.
Yes.
That's cool.
You'll see. Yeah, this idea didn't really work out, but again, who cares?
Yeah, I just want boards. Oh, it's... Yeah.
I just want to get some of these out of the way, so I think it's not. But yeah,
nice.
As you see, there is a billboard in the world. Actually, multiple billboards within the world. They just teleport you to one of them. Where those go through. So it is you saw that a bit at the start, but that is kind of a thing as well. You do start, I guess, taking over more of the world.
Yeah.
With your billboards and your ad photos and your stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
more of your branding or whatever.
You might as well just do it right here.
Yeah.
It's just placed you here.
Yeah.
If you take a photo in front of a billboard.
Oh.
Wow.
I see where you're getting at. I didn't think of that.
I wonder if it saves it as an image file as soon as you take the photo, which is what I assume it does. Right? This is an image file that it then uses as a texture somewhere. It should just work flawlessly.
The banner.
You'll see, the billboard for character 2 in the background for character 3.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's kind of
I used to do that in XCOM, if you make a poster in XCOM 2 for like a mission or whatever, or like for a soldier, and then in some missions you would see those posters hanging up as like propaganda for your people, and so if I see one of those posters in the background, I can use that background as the background for another poster.
Whoa.
And so, like, there was a time when I got, like, 3 or 4 of them in a row, where it was, like, the same soldier standing in front of a poster of him, standing in front of a poster of him, standing in front of...
Nice.
Yeah. And it's, totally random, so you can't do it all the time.
What was the, you did one for, like, rescuing Tyler Lasagna's character in a playthrough, and you had some crazy pun or just really funny.
It was stupid. Image. Yeah, it was something like lasagna to go or something. Because like he was captured, and so
I love those. Whenever you show us like the next
just stupid nonsense. Like that's the thing. Like when I first started playing the game and started making those posters, I was like dead serious. Everything was like. Everything, like, I don't know, I just don't have, I want to make everything, like, in-universe, sort of, like, canon compatible or whatever, and so, like, nobody has a goofy pose, everybody's, like, taking kind of a dramatic shot, and then, like, I started playing with, like, Skylar and Jalen over my shoulder, and, like, immediately, instantly, everything went to shit, everything was goofy nonsense.
They make you make funny stuff.
Yeah, and, like, they would be so much funnier than me that it was like, well, there we go. Now my posters are all dumb nonsense.
I think that's what always ends up happening. Play through 1, you take things more seriously. By play through 5 or 10 or so, you're, goofing around.
I mean, I have to go kind of out of my way to make myself do goofy stuff these days. I don't know, like, it still just doesn't come naturally to me to do that.
You're just not a goofster anymore?
Yeah, maybe.
You just don't have the goofs. One of my favorite communal gaming things that I like to do, like sort of like that, is I like to play game dev games. I'll just stream them to like a group of like 3 or 4 friends, and like I'll have them like call all the shots. So like even if I know that like you don't want to prioritize graphics in your skill game, and that will very much make your game not review very well. I just won't say anything, and then our game will get like a 22 out of 100 on Metacritic.
Yeah.
And sell like 3,000 copies before getting pulled from the shelves after like 4 weeks.
Yeah. By the way, I just posted in the chat here, the poster I made. Because, like, Tyler got captured by the enemies, and I had to send in, like, a small strike team. And so, like, it was a really good mission, too. It's like, I had the sniper guy watching from a distance, and then, like, I had a spec ops guy, like, sneaking into the base and, like, taking people out silently with a dagger, and then a dude distracting everybody with 2 swords just running around slashing the shit. It was such a good mission. And we got out of there with no injuries, and so I said lasagna for takeout.
Can I put that up on screen?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. You can,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this mission. This mission was surprisingly hard for me.
The first playthrough, it also was for me. But then, this playthrough, I mean, I'll kind of just get it. Not very first try, but...
Oh, but did you kill it or own it?
Own it. Yeah, no, killing it's pretty hard. But I think I could have tried to kill it. I think here is where, like, slowing down time really helps, because, like, you see that the part of the mission is you have to bail for a long amount of time, and so, the best way to be able to extend that at a certain point is, like, curling up in a cannonball and then, convulse is always the wrong word, but it's the only one I can think of, like, pushing off at the right time, and, being able to slow time down and get that just right makes this a lot easier, like...
Because it obviously doesn't make the timer tick, like...
Yeah, like
it
here
it makes the timer tick slower.
But it also lets you, time it better. Like, I think there, if I really wanted to kill it, I could have kept going. But I actually only really wanted to own it.
Yeah.
This is the point where I know, how many board seals each mission gives you and what missions are in each area, and I've planned it out that much. Like, how much do I want to do in this video?
You're a Skate 3 sexpert now.
I have a spreadsheet of every, I mean, Yeah, I have a spreadsheet of every
gamer mode.
mission and mission type. I mean, because again, I had to figure out like which,
Oh.
you know, how do you unlock set 2 of something, or what directly leads into another thing, you know.
Yeah. I guess that would
Yeah.
matter for, like, routing your Let's Play.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Routing it.
But I mean,
Yeah.
so along with challenges, we're also just going to show off some areas that I didn't show off the first time, like the old factory here. You know, it's old and abandoned and rusted out, and I swear there's like a building I've seen people be in that's like 2 stories and
Yes.
it's like a staircase, but I do not know where that is.
You're just about to pass it. It's the one directly on your left. Right
Oh, no,
there.
no. Like, obviously I go into each one I can hear. I wish I could describe it better, but I can't. But yeah, there's some building that, like, you see some people do stuff in that I cannot find.
Yeah.
It's obviously not any of the ones that I go into, because I did find them.
Oh.
Huh.
And
I got
go
nothing
with-
then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
If you know the building with 2 stories that's really cool and dope.
Like, Toasty Ghost
and
did
isn't
some
this-
challenges there. I feel weird just mentioning random YouTubers, but I mean, there's Skate 3
Yeah.
guys, and obviously since I'm playing Skate 3 now, I
Yeah.
Yeah,
have
I
been
mean-
like, okay, now your content makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Now I understand how
oh.
hard it is to do the challenge that you do in this video.
Yeah. Without that context, it's a little hard to
Context for the
appreciate it.
content.
It's still cool, but, you know, it does give it another level now that I've actually played the game and can be like, oh god, yeah, that would take
Yeah,
me forever.
how did you do
had
that? How did you even
You had to do
come
this
close to
crazy
completing
setup
that?
to... Yeah.
You know, there's the word contextual. Can we make the word contentual? Like it's
No.
somehow dependent on content?
No, I'm vetoing
You know,
that personally. Just
Behaving
on a personal level.
contentually. You know? Well, no,
Yeah,
I mean,
bad.
I'm not saying it's a good thing to be or do. I'm just saying it's a thing people do. You know, doing stuff
No, I'm just
for the
saying that I'm
content.
not allowing it. I'm actually a board member on the language committee, like the International Language Committee, and we're just not going to do that. Sorry.
I mean,
We've got a lot on
I feel
our
like it
plate.
should really be taken to a vote.
No, I'm the only one on the committee. It's a one-man committee.
Turo will accept your application, but then just drop it in the shredder when you're not looking.
Yeah.
I'll actually manually shred it myself out of contempt.
With
I'll
scissors
shred it
or, like, hand-
contemptually.
Oh my god.
Contemptually, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
That definitely sounds like what you're doing.
yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, sure, we might not have that exact word, but we do have, you know, that kind of phrase or whatever. It's the same thing as doing it for the vine, you know, doing it for the content.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah,
Living a
like
content life. Every
a contentual
waking
life.
hour, you're just trying to get content.
Generate content, yeah.
Yeah.
For your
It's the
followers.
grind.
Hey, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. You wanna play a game of skate? Psych. Nah, but for real, I'm about to go meet up with Lucas right now. You wanna roll with?
I can't believe they lampshaded the skate game.
Someone chose me.
What
Oh.
assholes?
Yeah.
What?
The first thing he asked you is if he wants to play a game of skate when he was,
Yeah.
you know, in the Gangsta Girl thing that
Yeah.
everyone hated.
This a
What a
little bit
dick.
of a goof. Okay, it's easy.
Are you saying that to him or to the script writer? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't come up with that.
No, I'm blaming him for this.
Oh,
This is
okay.
his fault.
I mean, I feel like you're irrationally angry regardless of
I've
who
got a
you're
lot of
blaming.
anger to aim at someone, and he's
Mike
the one
Carroll
with the
has
face.
ruined my life, and every night
Yeah.
and day I only think about ways to destroy him.
You know,
know-
I actually have a dartboard in my room that is actually made out of his face.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What you
Is
didn't
he
know is that
okay?
Mike Carroll went missing sometime in 2011, and no
Oh
one
my
knows
gosh.
where he went.
Yeah, I was 9.
Somehow
when I did
Eric
this.
Costin got away unscathed. All your
You know, he's
hatred
cool.
is
He invented the
focused towards
cricket
Mike.
grind.
Yeah.
So, like,
Hey,
yeah.
so, we were talking about language, we were talking about anger. I just want to say, like, how, like, swearing, there are, like, lots of different swear words? And, like, you could almost form, like, whole sentences out of swear words. I feel like we need a swearing preposition. And I'm hoping we can maybe, like, spitball, maybe come up with one.
What's a preposition again?
It's like, a word that describes, like, how two things relate to each other, like, in the store, on the car,
In the store, on the car.
On the car is not normally where you imagine things being relative to a car, but, like, under, over, in, on, those kinds of words.
Near,
fuckward?
Huh.
Like leeward, westward, fuckward. In the direction of
I'll
fuck.
think about it a bit.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Mike, it's about time. Wow, you here too? Good to see you. Hey, check this spot, man. You want to warm up a little bit?
Nah, I'm cool, man. You guys do your thing. I'm gonna go over here in the corner and get my stretch on. Just don't look at me.
Alright, whatever, stretcher. Okay, let's go skate.
Rest in peace, dude.
He's got to do his stretches.
Yeah.
Oh, he's stretching. Okay.
So, like, to clarify, when you said fuckword, that's not exactly what I'm looking for, because fuckword still uses the word fuck. I want to come up with a whole new word that is a preposition that we can use in a sentence. Now, granted, I know that's not how words are made, generally speaking. You don't just come up with what part of speech you're trying to fill.
Yeah, so a preposition like, let me just invent a brand new word, like squar.
Yeah,
Like,
squar. And we all
so-
decide that that's a bad word.
So, squar the shelf or such, and it's like,
That's
how
disgusting.
dare you use that
yeah,
language?
what the fuck?
Yeah, you
What-
can't say that to me.
That's
Yeah,
quite
that's
the
kind of the
task.
vibe I'm going for. I just want to, make up a new swear that's a preposition so that we can really flesh out
Alright.
those sentences that are made
Yeah.
entirely of,
Yeah. I mean,
fuck the shit.
It's squared that fucking
Damn.
shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That shit.
we'll think it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comment section.
'cause-
Yeah,
I'm
feel
sure-
free to
I'm
throw out
sure
your
you-
own. Remember, these are not based on other swear words, and you don't necessarily
brand
need to
new
explain
words.
what the word means. Just that it's a preposition, and it's a swear word now.
You could really just say anything and say it's a preposition, and we'll accept it, I guess.
Not well. I don't know necessarily that we'll accept it, but we'll certainly consider it.
Broncoli.
Broncoli. Well, no, that sounds
Yeah.
like an adverb.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ends
true.
in ly, right?
Yeah. I can't believe you did that so broncoli.
Dong.
Dong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Hey,
dong a
cuz.
swear?
Apparently. I remember my dad got mad at me once for saying something was of dingus in nature. Like, I called something a dingus, and he was like, hey, you know what that word means, right? I was like, I just thought it was like a silly word. I was like, oh, well, maybe you should look it up sometime.
What does it mean?
Something to do with penises, I don't know.
Okay, who cares?
Sounds like
I was like 13, so that's
My
why I
dad
wasn't
one time
like-
got mad at me for saying the word toot.
Oh, we weren't-
T-O-O-T.
yeah. When I was really little, we weren't allowed to say stupid.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember walking out of 8th grade English class and talking probably about Halo 2, but talking about teabagging someone. And sure, I get, that does have a real, actual, worse than normal connection, but I remember my English teacher stopping me and being like, come back here.
Yeah, hey, we should probably...
You're in a little trouble right at the very end of class. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I remember. Of course, this is an actual bad word, but when you're in elementary school and first learning what bad words are, I remember thinking that fuck was like a synonym for poo, shit. So yeah, that's
I mean,
just
people do
that's
say
just
the
generally-
fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
You know what? Maybe
No
we
grind.
need to just leave the invention of new words up to the new generation,
Yeah, actually, you're
they
right.
come up with so many new words that I don't understand. They just be like, this shiz bussin' shit. Does anyone do that anymore? Or did
No.
I just like?
No, they do not.
I'm like 2 years late now, but
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
You're
okay,
more like
though.
a year late.
I like that meme where it's like the kid with the new kind of modern haircut of like mostly shaved on the sides, but then kind of curly down the middle, and it's rewritten the lyrics to Mad World. Like, I find it kind of
Kinda
bussin',
bussin'.
I find it kind of
kinda-
cap. The dreams in which I'm dying are the ones that kind of slap.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
That's a good.
you.
That's good.
Yeah, but it just shows like the kids nowadays have the power of all the new words.
Kind of find it poggers. Oh, it's so poggers.
What are you doing? You're saying poggers, but in
Yeah,
like a weird
poggers.
accent?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
like,
Dong.
That's like what people from-
Mayline.
yeah.
Is that like a pun in some way, or is it just Dong Mei Line?
I'm sure that
Oh, these stairs.
Yeah.
I
Oh, these are the
recognize
famous
these stairs.
rails. Are you going to show what you can do with these rails?
what?
You can get your arm stuck in these rails like really easily and like
Yeah.
yeah.
Then
I recognize
then no.
these stairs and rails from Helix Snake videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to come back here then.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show off the area.
Yeah, cuz it's
I mean,
pretty
that's
cool.
cool.
It's pretty
Yeah. And I mean, like,
neat is that?
one of the own the lots
How neat is
for
that?
the industrial zone, as a really cool drop in from like the very top of the ship. Not an area you can get to like normally, like higher up than this.
You can tell it's a ship because of the way it is.
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty neat.
that's
yeah.
pretty neat. How
How
neat is
neat
that? It's been a long time since I've seen that series.
See, like you just clip through the rail.
I did slip like a greasy little
beautiful.
snake straight through the rail though.
Like a greasy little.
Like a slippery
Yeah.
little snake.
Imagine if you were standing around and your friend just like, apropos of nothing, there's not a thing in his way, just trips face first through the rails, down 2 floors. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit!
Like a slippery little snake.
Like a slippery little snake. You don't have a chance to stop them. They just slide right
He
through.
just slides. He just swooses right in there.
Watch me swoops.
This is right through, and then he's gone, and everyone just goes, "Oh, there was my friend.
There he was.
There he was."
he is no
Rooftop
more.
Madness.
So wait,
Rooftop.
no one is
Yeah.
gonna be bugging
Yeah.
us up here. Let's have some fun.
No one's gonna be bugging us up here.
No one's,
No
gonna,
one's
be
gonna be
busting us up
busting
here.
us. Yeah.
I beat you to
No
it.
one's gonna be bussing up here.
I beat you
Ready?
to
Let's
it.
hit it.
I know,
Gosh.
I repeated it because it was
Oh
funny.
God, what if like Skate 4 has a bunch of Gen Z slang in it?
Oh.
Huh.
I will be able to tell you if it's good or bad.
Hopefully, by the time Skate 4 comes out, you'll be too old.
I'm still Gen Z.
Yeah, but there's gonna be younger people who are coming up with even newer slang.
Oh, like my little sister. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
This game is going to
Yeah,
be
you-
marketed to her.
You're playing Skate 4 and you're going through the taunts menu, and one of them is just called bussin'. And
Yeah.
I don't know, it's the
Oh,
the
are you going to
thing
be able
they
to
did.
floss in Skate 4?
Oh no, you're
God.
right. They probably will add flossing,
Or at
God.
least
and it's like so dead already.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. There's a difference between a game having Gen Z stuff and having, like,
Just
3 years
genuinely-
out of date what the older people remember from Gen Z.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
I
That
did
was
get
like-
run over right there.
Sorry, that was like a scene from the movie Sinister, where like, well, I don't need to describe the scene. It's a sort of scary scene. The movie was not that scary, but like, there's one scene in particular that I was like, oh, that kind of frightened me a little bit. That's that. Wow.
Good on you, movie. You did a little bit of
You
the
did a
scare.
little bit of the spooking.
Yeah. You kind of got there.
What movie did we watch recently? We watched. Oh, right, this morning. I took a nap, so I forgot what we did this morning. We watched The Shining this morning.
Oh. That's a very
is-
morning movie.
It's it's 9 a.m. and we sat there. We were like, we're gonna watch The Shining. Oh, nice.
Damn.
How-
parkour.
Yeah, would a
Hardcore.
parkour system be good in like a skate game, like a really basic parkour system?
I think they're kind of making well, not a full parkour system, but like of the, advanced pre-alpha footage they've shown of developing Skate 4, they have shown like more natural, like climbing
Like
up onto things.
you can
and
climb up
such.
ledges. Although when I think of parkour systems in skating games, I just think of the really awful movement system in American Wasteland.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
you like turn like so weirdly, like your turns have momentum, and it's bad. Just
No,
very
yeah.
We
bad.
do flip without board with wheels.
I think the thing that I would want, really the only thing that I would want, from like a parkour system, besides like basic navigation, moving around obstacles, maybe moving over and under obstacles, would be the ability to kick off walls without your board. Jump up to a wall, kick off the wall, and get a little bit of extra height. If you can just chain those together, that would be enough for people to do some really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Sort of like N++.
Yeah, like really basic stripped down system, and then like leave it there. You don't need to add like extra
Flips.
mechanics to it. You don't need to add points to the system or anything like that. Just
I hear that someone out there is trying to make a free running game again.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh God, what's
Forgot
it
where I
called?
heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I might
it's
have
like
sent it to you, but yeah, it sounds
No,
like
I
you've heard
know
of it.
Zindictive has shown me it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't remember the name enough to even try to guess.
Yeah,
at it,
I
but
vaguely remember his.
I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Parkour would be.
Hey guys, you remember that thing that exists? And
Yeah.
just like that, yeah.
Yeah, that we all saw.
I
but
really
they
love how it
didn't
keeps
see.
showing you this same image of the guy with the big head.
And the big hands. Yeah. I mean, you know what they say about a guy with a big head?
right.
They say, "Damn son, you got a big head."
Oh
They
man,
say, "Damn son, you got a big head." Yeah.
look at that! Outside the team HQ, 4 of the 5 members.
Yeah.
And then, yeah,
Because
just
I
like a
haven't
random
unlocked
piece of
the
art.
5th yet.
Dog, how you doing?
Yeah.
Playing a ring.
Yeah, Clang Banger.
Clang-a-rang.
Clangerang, yeah.
Yeah, Clangerang. You know.
Wow.
Are you telling me you don't know about Clangerang?
Good life. Yeah, Clang-a-rang.
Salsa on my balls, boys.
Salsa on my balls.
Yeah, those are the lyrics. I thought. Oh shit, you're against Black Box.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks,
cool.
Chris Cole.
Yeah, we've joked in previous games about like some of the pros, coming in to make the game themselves. I guess Chris Cole here did join Black Box and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Got on the dev team and started coding or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And also brought along Ryan Smith.
Yeah,
I think that's a hockey
Smithy.
player. Oh, Ryan Smithy.
I'm sure it's. Ryan Smith has been in this since Skate 1.
Oh, Ryan Smith with a Y in the Smith. That's the hockey player. Yeah.
Oh,
I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
I in the
SMYTH.
Weird.
yeah, I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah. But also Ryan Smithy. That's
Right.
that's gold. That's very. I really love this challenge because this particular part of this competition, because you do tricks on this one rail, all 4 of you. So you just
crash
run into each other over and
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, I have played several rounds of this competition, of this, like, one phase of this competition, where someone or multiple people just don't get any points. Because they cannot land a trick.
Huh.
And then, of course, you just steal it at the death.
And then right at the end, yeah, I trick off the rail and do like a bunch of air stuff before landing, and that's like what
That's
you
it.
were supposed to do.
Yeah. Ta-da! Yeah, that was a pretty dope trick.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just like, I don't know, you naturally don't want to go over the side. But I
yeah,
guess
there's a
you
bunch
can
of
go
drops
over the
on the
side
other
when
side.
there's, a ramp at the end of it.
Yeah. Hope you got
I
your
like
second
to
shot.
stay within the bounds.
Yeah, you like to paint between the lines. Skate between the lines.
Yeah.
Like a square.
Wow.
I am a square. No, I'll gladly say that I am a square.
No,
mean,
I'm a
as
square
long
too.
as-
I enjoy being a square.
Okay. Well, I'm
It's a
trying to.
for me, it's a compliment.
Whoa.
My
They're
square
lives.
brethren.
Sorry, were they live streaming your camera feed to the screen?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god, yeah. Shingo is part of this event, trying to stay behind me and film me, and they're just always cool with him being there.
Yep.
I mean, he never gets in the way.
And he doesn't do all that annoying yapping.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Retta, am I right, guys?
Ugh, Retta.
See, the weird thing is, I didn't point this out when it happened, because it was in part 3 and we were recording with Andy Dips, but in, you know, sure, Retta's not your cameraman, but in career mode, if you go like 5 minutes without doing any activity, he'll like call you and say a line about like, hey, board sales are drying up, you gotta, you know, keep getting attracting the attention, whatever.
Which is far more annoying.
In a way, yeah. In trying to get him out of the picture and make him less annoying, they do make him more annoying because, well, he'll call in if you even.
He just straight up nags you now.
I mean,
like
that
before,
seems
it was
like
like you would have a funny quip about what trick you're doing, or like if you.
I feel like that seems like the natural consequence of moving him from the position of a useful, like in-game and out-of-game useful character, somebody who's recording you skate, to somebody who's just useful in the story, but not actually useful to you as a player. Because, like, the business guy isn't actually doing anything. It's just in story doing something.
Yeah, he just becomes your manager.
So his only responsibility is being annoying to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which maybe is the intention. I don't know.
Yeah, is this what you guys wanted, Skate fans? Now he's even more annoying.
Imagine Black Box, like, Skate 1 and 2 come out, people are like, wow, these are great games, and then they become just really pissy about every little complaint people have, and then they're just like, the next game is so passive-aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, it already was with the Mike Carroll, like, lampshading the Can You Spell Girl mission.
No, that's not passive-aggressive. That's just them, like, poking a little fun at themselves. I'm saying, like, they're like, oh, sorry, you like that? And then they make an entire, like, area of the map only one type of event. Like, so much that you get tired of it. You know, it's you like that event? Well, guess what? Here we go.
Yeah.
Or
That's
like,
what we're doing now.
Oh, y'all want hardcore mode or something? Well, here on hardcore mode, like, the first trick you try to land, you break your board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The police will
time
shoot
your
at you.
pushes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like, really hardcore. Let's do this. Cowards. You don't know what you really
It's
asked
an
for.
immersive sim now. You have to eat.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You have to spend your money on, like...
Collect materials to make new boards.
Well, guys, what if Skate 4 has crafting?
Oh my god. Survival mechanics.
Yeah.
Jesus. Wasn't this an idea that we had, like, a long time ago back in
Maybe.
2020?
Probably.
The skateboarding immersive sim?
Well, a skateboarding immersive sim sounds dope. A skateboarding survival crafting game does not sound dope.
Doesn't sound as
Except for one thing. I love the idea that you have a board with you, but in case of extreme emergency, you can use your board for firewood. But like only if you don't have anything else would you ever do it.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
It's like how, like,
The
part of
implications.
Days Gone was centered around the motorcycle.
Yeah.
You know, here you'd be skateboarding through a, you know, landscape or so, and you'd have to maintain it. And I don't know.
Post-apocalyptic skating game, you need to go, like, you need to scavenge for parts to improve your board. So, like, oh man, my trucks are wearing out. What the fuck am I gonna do, right? Like, you've got to scavenge a skateboard shop.
Dude, the Oregon Skate Trail.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm thinking now, like, you know, the mechanic where you can hold RB and beat the shit out of people actually has a purpose.
Yeah, beating back zombies or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
And,
just
like, your
other skaters.
Your skate team isn't like a corporation, they're like a band of survivors. Maybe this is all a hallucination. Maybe you are dead because you were bitten by a zombie.
Yeah, okay, actually, you know,
deepest lore.
Before we get too far into it, I just want to say, I actually think we should move away from zombies. I think this should be a skating-related apocalypse.
Oh, like,
Okay.
Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, where, like, they do
ki-
the super dunk that, like, levels New York.
Yeah,
like Tony
that
Hawk,
kind of thing.
Tony Hawk does a 900 and decimates the state of California.
Maybe, like, they, despite my concerns, someone broadcasts the 1800 from a standing position to the world.
Oh my
and
God.
everything changes. Everything changes.
Like,
Can
literally
you
the world
accept
population is
being the
decimated.
person that killed off 99% of the world's population?
I don't think I survived this. Like, I think either I'm lynched because of, like, my involvement in this, because, like, I mean, quite reasonably, I killed a lot of people.
Right.
It was irresponsible of me to let anyone film it.
No, but I like you as a fictional game character, not as a real-life person. But as a fictional game character, no, I think you should go into hiding so that we can use your character, you know, for more content.
Maybe, like, there's the rumor that I got killed by a mob, but, like, there's no proof of it because mass communication is down now.
Right.
The internet is down.
It does, like, the classic video game twist where, like, you, the player character, are hunting down the guy who did this, and you have, like, you know, a wise sage, like, mentor who, like, they always wear a hood, you never see their face, and, like, as
He
you're
doesn't
ready...
know anything about skateboarding, actually.
Yeah, and as, like... yeah.
What a wise sage.
Yeah, a wise sage who knows
Voiced
nothing
by
about...
me.
Yeah, and then, like, as you're preparing to embark on your final mission and, like, challenge the guy who, you know, created this catastrophe in the first place, you, like, learn that your mentor was the one who caused all of this.
Right,
They, like,
I'm
take
to
off their
blame.
hood. Yeah, it's like, no, you don't understand.
I mean, it could be
was
like an
me the whole
Obi-Wan thing,
time,
too,
Austin.
like, you know, he sacrifices himself, he, meaning me, sacrifices themselves for, you know, to allow the player character to go, you know, finally fight the big boss or whatever. You know, something like that.
Or shop it.
I don't know.
This would be a
what,
banger
this is
idea
still-
for a game, regardless of whether or not it was a survival horror skateboarding game.
I mean, I wasn't even thinking survival horror. Again, I'm thinking survival crafting. I'm thinking, like, Minecraft.
Like Unturned.
Yeah, Unturned, Minecraft, or, like, maybe, like, DayZ, kind of, you know, or Rust, when people liked Rust.
Do people still
Yeah,
skate
or
Rust
even
like at all?
something simpler like, oh god, what was the game that like we played?
Tamagotchi.
When I was in Oklahoma, you know, for that bit, we went over to your wife's
Oh, right, yeah,
dad's house.
that was Death Road to Canada.
Oh,
Okay, see,
yeah.
I could. Was it 7? Yeah, I kept thinking of these like 4-word titles like 7 Days to Die and such.
Yeah.
But, you know, something like that. You know.
Yeah, Death Road to Canada's pretty arcadey and pretty goofy, doesn't take itself too seriously. Yeah, like a skateboarding survival game like that actually would be really cool.
Just like gathering and managing your materials and such. Yeah.
Honestly, you could probably mod Death Road to Canada and remove the car and replace it with boards, and you'd probably have pretty much the game we were looking for.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
like-
except for the fact that you could have like a whole party of people riding on the board with you.
Yeah, and like
That works.
in this fictional game, would we want to be able to do things with the skateboard, like do tricks or
like,
whatever,
can you-
or is
Oh, yeah.
it simply a mode of transportation?
No, I think you should definitely be able to do tricks, and I don't know what that would do for, like, I don't know how it would...
Again, I'm
good for
thinking
you to
sort
do
of
it?
like Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, where, like, you know, performing basketball moves does damage to enemies.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
could do that.
So it's like part of the combat system.
But, like,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, what... I mean, first of all, are we talking third person or first person? I think it has to be third person so that you can enjoy the skating aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And if that's the case, then, you know, the camera being like a skate camera versus like an over-the-shoulder third-person camera, I think the sort of centered in the screen skate camera kind of lends itself to a survival game where instead of combating a foes with your skate tricks, maybe you just do skate tricks and avoid foes.
You
know?
do a nose grind on a zombie's
Yeah.
head and don't, like, particularly do it to kill them. You just have
You're doing it to
momentum, and
avoid
that,
them.
you
Or-
just have momentum, and that would be the best way to get past them.
Yeah. Nice.
Or maybe like if you encounter a rival group of survivors who wants to try and like steal your supplies or whatever, they'll challenge you to a skate battle.
Yeah.
And you gotta do a competition like this. And
Yeah.
maybe even somehow the zombies can all skateboard and
Yeah.
do the same thing. You know, you gotta beat them in points or whatever.
Wait. We should move away from zombies.
Just like,
Oh, okay.
because the inciting incident is that Bob has murdered
Right.
a significant portion of the world's population.
Right, so like the combat quote unquote is just points battles.
Yeah,
It's literally
but
just
I mean,
that like society has collapsed.
like there could also be like wild animals. Maybe like something has mutated the wild animals, and now they're like monsters, basically. You know, I just think zombies is a little played out. So like, if it's a different kind of monster, it'd be maybe more interesting.
Maybe.
Because like skating in a zombie apocalypse sounds a little bit like. That sounds like a game idea that would happen in a movie rather than a game idea that would happen in real life.
Yeah, which this idea is definitely happening in real life.
Yeah, because we're pitching this to EA, aren't we?
We're pitching this to Andy because he still works for Neversoft, right?
He doesn't work for Neversoft. Actually, I don't think he works for Vicarious Visions anymore. He works for the people who make Explosion Man.
But
Of course he does.
in.
Yeah.
He is our in.
Of course he doesn't work for Neversoft anymore because they stopped existing 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Goofy vs. Regular is back!
Twisted Pixel. That's the name of the. He works for Twisted Pixel now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
He's
what
working
they do.
on stuff that we can't talk about because he has not told us about it.
Oh, well, there you go. That would make it very difficult to talk about. I suppose.
It's very. I mean, I guess we can talk about it, but there's not a lot for us to say truthfully about it.
Yeah.
He's working on something at this studio,
Yeah.
and that's all we know.
Yeah. Yep. That was beautiful.
Can you put the bonk sound effect right there when you do that?
Oh gosh.
Like the fucking horny bonk sound effect?
Oh.
Probably not.
Oh.
I mean, I can, but I don't want to put in effort, so no.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bonk? Oh.
I was looking to see if,
Play bonk again.
you know, I just got my, the final member. I was looking to see if they'd show up. And then, do I fast travel? No, but I refreshed the game and they will. Like,
I see.
I quit out and came back in. Because
And
I wanted
then?
to see that final lineup. Team and setting is at its
shit.
max.
Did you plan this out?
Oh wow.
Looking at these? Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, that was a
like doing
coincidence.
this last mission right here so that you would unlock the, unlock the final character right here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I
Oh,
did.
that's how far can you get the camera away from you?
Like
A
that
decent way
far. Like,
away.
I'm gonna run into the limit.
That is still
this
pretty decent. Yeah.
This is the limit. Damn, there's Insetic.
Wow.
And then, we have sort of, I guess, kind of a glitch showcase, but also like a cool challenge showcase. Not to you guys, this was a challenge that, Zexy Zek did in a video, and I wanted to do it as well.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
first,
honestly,
you need to,
Get
launch
tetanus.
glitch to get up here, because this is where it starts. Basically, we're gonna drop into the half pipe below and get enough air to foot plant the side of this beam and drop back in. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Shit.
I did swap back to easy mode here, so, point that out.
Fair.
Okay.
And it
Man.
So
did
fast.
take me a while, because
Oh my
it's...
gosh, yeah.
But,
That's
just
a cool
like,
challenge, though.
I wanted to do the challenge.
Nolly
And-
quad kick.
and-
Holy
Oh
shit.
wow, that was so fucking cool.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I'm just as proud of that as I am of the multi-flip dart catch to shove it out steez.
What?
I feel like I feel like when I start talking about tricks in this game, y'all are gonna put me in a straitjacket and institutionalize me.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
That's
Alright,
kind of what I
Insetic,
was
it's
talking
time
about. You
for you
can
to
like
go to
dart
bed.
catch multi flips, and then aside from just kick flipping or heel flipping back out, there's a little longer shove it one that looks kind of cool. Some more stuff in the industrial zone. That was fun. So next time we'll be going back to downtown. So join us then.